Joining me now is PFL heavyweight contender, the Crochet Boss, Maurice Greene. Maurice, how's it going today, man?
And hey, I'm starting my day like I always do.
Yeah, I see.
With a little calm, some sunshine, I get to listen to the birds chirp. It's not a bad deal, man.
I feel that, man. Well, on that topic, I just want to ask off top because, after the last one, you talked about how you didn't even know if you were going to be in this season of PFL, yet here you are heading into fight number 2 in a main event spot, off a second round TKO victory, sitting nicely in the standings as well because of it. You got to be feeling good. Just kind of talk to me about where the mental state is right now heading into this next one.
Just very confident, man. For a lot of my career, I guess you don't realize it, right? When you're in the middle of the storm and everything's going on and you think
Yeah.
everything's gonna work out and I could have won a couple extra fights and been in a different position, but I didn't rise to the occasion in those moments.
Yeah.
And then you get an amazing opportunity to be invited to go train with kind of full time. And his team and all the guys that he brought in
Yeah.
to this fall camp, right? That
Yeah.
he's hand selected, go through a full fight camp, two of them. Well, like one and a half, right? Because one second, let me get off of this. I don't know if you can see. We went to two camps, and then you go through the full camp with him for Cheryl. And I was lucky enough to do most of the sessions with him. And then we had Walt Harris out here. We had Jorgen De Castro was out here.
Yeah.
Domingos Barrios was out here. Um, Mike Rodriguez was out here. A lot of former UFC guys, current UFC guys.
Yeah.
And we went through a full camp. And I still didn't know if I was going to get selected by them. And
Yeah.
the beauty of this tournament is everything changes. People
Yeah.
get visas, this doesn't happen, that don't happen. Well, you're in, and that's what happened. I just
Absolutely.
told myself at that point in time, after watching John go out, there's no reason why I can't be. So I switched up a couple of things that I do. I know I never lifted. I lifted. I mean, I've lifted like strength conditioning lifted, but I haven't lifted for strength. No, so you go through that whole process and you see and you watch John, handle like he was a fucking baby. Uh, he stunned his ass.
Yeah.
Easy. Just like you said, make it look easy. And you're like, man, I stand across from this man. You know, I can beat these guys.
Right.
And then once you start believing that, like really, like I said it a lot, but I don't think I believed it for a lot of my career. I always felt like I was not strong enough. Like those big swole guys. I always used to, but no, man, I've been lifted. I'm strong enough.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I weighed in at 238 for my first PSL fight. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that feeling of not being strong enough, that shit gone. That's out the window. So now what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now what? So I guess
Right.
we're gonna see, right? We're gonna
Right.
see. I'm gonna get my opportunity to fight last year's champ, um, and start to make my mark on this industry in the PFL. So I'm excited to get the
Absolutely.
opportunity.
Yeah, and with that John stuff, aside from, you mentioned the preparation and watching film was a big thing in that last one. But to me, because John's camp was pretty well documented, and obviously you and Jorgen, as you said, being involved in that, but there just really seemed to be just such a really good energy around the whole thing and all you guys coming together like that. Now I don't know how involved he is in this camp. Obviously he doesn't, he's not preparing for a fight, at least not like with a date and actually, getting ready to go. But have you been able to kind of recreate that same energy and preparation heading into this next fight?
Oh yeah, John's in the room every night for practice.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in the room every night for practice. Um, and I'm doing some film study with him in my corners too.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's very involved in this process, and he has been not since the beginning. With me and myself and everything that's been going on. So,
Yeah.
and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that to get to hear God's insight. Right, I get
Sure.
to hear I get to hear Brandon Gibson's insight because we have all of his coaches in a row, right?
Yeah.
That's who coaches. So I just don't. If like I've said in several interviews, if going through this process, right, and being around the greatest at what we do, like
Yeah.
fuck all that, I'm the baddest man, and I know I'm in the PFL, but Ngannou talking shit. Let's be honest,
Yeah.
that motherfucker's talking shit. You
Yeah.
can't say you're the baddest man. You just can't. You can't
Yeah.
say that. You're a bad man. You're a bad man.
Yeah.
You ain't the baddest man. The baddest man, Stan, he been up there for a long motherfucking time.
Right.
And until you buck up, bucko, and fight him, I don't want to hear shit. It just don't make sense. So
Absolutely.
I stand across from that man. I've been for 2.5 years. And if you don't take some sort of inspiration or something from him to better you in your career, you just wasted your own time, bro.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about what's next, man. June 16th, we kind of mentioned it there. You're going to be taking on Ante Delija in the main event. He is the reigning PFL champ from last season. Obviously, you can only win the title by winning the season. But
Yep.
do you approach this title or this fight as a title fight, seeing how
No.
he's kind of the guy to beat, or is it just another fight on your path to your own title?
No, if I gotta be honest with you, a title fight 5 rounds, right? We ain't fighting
Sure.
5 rounds. We're fighting 3 rounds.
Sure.
3 rounds. And 5 round Ante and a 3 round Ante could be a little different.
Yeah.
He's been finishing people in early, you know. But no, he's just another. I mean, it gives me a lot of every. That's the thing about the PFL. Every year is different.
Yeah.
Every year is different.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say like, oh, I beat the champ. I gotta no. You still gotta fight a gold. I lost the gold soft. He got one on me. I want that back.
Sure.
Right? So in my eyes, no, we're just coming to the halfway mark of the marathon, baby. That's it. It's the
Absolutely.
halfway mark, right?
Yeah.
4 fights to a world championship, right?
Yeah.
I completed the first quarter mile. Now we're at the halfway mark, right?
Yeah.
We get to the halfway mark and then we prepare for the 3 quarters of a mile, right? We
Yeah.
prepare for that. That's how I'm thinking of this tournament. And then the finish line for me is gonna be them strapping the belt on my waist.
Yeah.
When I
Love it, man.
hey, when I finish the marathon. But
Absolutely.
I don't get too excited. You know, I was excited about my win, but not really too excited because it doesn't matter. The reality is you gotta make the playoffs.
Right.
Harris. Okay? When
Yeah.
you make the playoffs, it's win or go home.
Yeah.
All we care is who's going to be the champion at the end of the year. Right? That's going to tell us who's going to fight in Ghana.
Yeah.
Unless they bring somebody else in, but why would you do that when you have a heavyweight champ with the promotion? It doesn't.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
So, that next question that people have been asking me, yeah, I'd be stupid. I'd be
Yeah.
sick in my head to win this tournament and not say Francis Ngannou.
Yeah.
That's it. But until then, it's irrelevant. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
Yeah. Absolutely. And I do want to ask you a couple more about Delia, but while you're on the
Yeah.
Francis thing, obviously you are, I was going to ask you about it, but we'll touch on it now, but you are a heavyweight in this promotion. Obviously the news did break for people that don't know that they have signed Francis Ngannou. What was your reaction to that? Because it is big, not just for the promotion, but for you heavyweights as well, I believe.
Yeah. It's only big if you get to fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's be honest. It's only big if you get to fight them, right?
Right.
Because then, and then that turns into a major. You can really change. I got a family. You really change your family's
Yeah.
landscape.
Right.
Whatever, man. Those guys got all the money. They here with all the money. I'm here trying to get the money. So, I ain't there yet. Don't worry about it. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I don't like to think it.
Yeah.
No, I said Andre has my full attention. I just don't like to think ahead too much
Yeah.
because
Sure.
I still got a task at hand. So he has my full attention, and I'm gonna bury that man.
Yeah.
He's just not gonna take it away from me.
Sure.
A lot to get here. A lot of things had to happen by chance.
Yeah.
He's last year's champion. He didn't even make the first fight,
Right.
but now he's in the second fight. Fuck that.
Yeah. Well,
I honestly feel.
Yeah, and that's a good thing or a good point. You know, he's coming off an injury, missed the first round, so he has 0 points. He's probably going to be coming in to try for a fast early finish. A win for you should see you through to the playoffs. But
Ain't no should. A win clinches playoffs,
yeah,
period.
because you're just
Possibly that first or second spot.
absolutely. And but being a guy new to this, PFL season format, how much are you factoring in the points aspect to your game plan, or do you just kind of think about, like you just said, a win gets you in no matter what, so you're just
That's
focused on
it.
the win?
That's it. I'm focused on winning. How
Yeah.
whatever form and fashion that comes in, decision, submission, TKO, knockout, he quit. However it happens, listen to me.
Right.
The goal is to make it to the championship.
Yeah.
However we make it to the championship, that's how it's gonna happen. Literally the goal. This is literally my whole life's work in this sport.
Yeah.
Down to the next. I'll be 37 this year. I'm not
Yeah.
saying I'm getting old, but I'll be 37 this year. My kids are getting older. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I need some move around money, baby, if we're gonna keep
Yeah.
doing this now. Uh and this little bitty money here and there every time I fight, which is not a little bitty money, but you know what I mean. I'm trying to move around. I'm trying to enjoy my life, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So I got to lock in for what, 6 months. Changed my life.
But last one for me, though, is he is on a nice run right now, 4 straight victories, which did culminate in that PFL title last year. But my question is, what does the Crochet Boss bring into this fight that he hasn't seen before or just can't prepare for?
Same shit that Goldsmith had a hard time. The only difference is I was trying to do jiu-jitsu with him. I was
Yeah.
trying to submit his ass, but he ain't really good. But he got a whole new Maurice. I'm different. I'm not even trying to convince people to think they already know I'm the underdog, which if you don't see the work that I've done, if you can't see it, then I just got to show you on June 16th. Ain't nothing to talk about. I'll go out. I'll make sure I'm well studied.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make sure my game plan is ironclad, which we're doing right now, and I'll bury that motherfucker.
I think those are the perfect final words right there, man. I appreciate your time today. And remember, you can catch the Crochet Boss Maurice Greene in PFL action on June 16th, live on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Maurice, thank you for your time and good luck on the 16th, brother. I appreciate it today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You have a great day.